Standing up shouldn't feel harder than it did 5 years ago, but for many people, it does. Think about it for a second. Do you rock your body forward before you rise? Do your hands instinctively reach for the armrest without you even realizing it? Have you ever stood up and felt that tiny split second of doubt? Most people ignore that moment. But what if you think walking is enough? Find out the better workout for bone health after 60. As a doctor, I've learned something surprising about healthy aging. It's not about extreme workouts. It's not about expensive supplements. And it's not even about walking miles every day. It's about whether or not you can stand up confidently from a chair. That one movement reveals more about your future mobility and your fall risk than almost anything else. Research shows that the ability to rise from a seated position without using your hands is one of the strongest predictors of long-term independence. Now pause and ask yourself honestly, have you started avoiding low sofas? Do you find yourself only looking for chairs with armrests? Do you hesitate before getting up when others are nearby? If the answer is yes, that's not weakness, that's awareness. After 60, muscle mass declines quietly. Our balance reflexes slow down, and our joints begin to stiffen. That's just biology. It isn't a failure. But here's the good news. Your muscles are incredibly resilient. They can still adapt, even in your 70s, even in your 80s. And the simple chair test is where we begin reversing that decline. I want you to try it with me. Sit down. Now, stand up slowly. Don't rush. Just notice what happens. Feel where the effort is coming from. Do your knees feel tight? Do you have to lean way forward? Do you find yourself pushing off with your hands? That feedback is valuable. You see, the loss of independence doesn't happen overnight. It happens through small compensations, little adjustments that slowly become habits. And those habits quietly shape your future. Now, let's retrain that pattern together. Sit tall. Keep your back straight. Place your feet flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Now, slowly rise. Use your legs first. Use your hands only if you absolutely have to. Then, gently sit back down. That's one repetition. Pause for a second. Did your thighs activate? Did you feel slightly unsteady? Good. That means the right muscles are finally waking up. Try to repeat that 3 to 5 times. Keep it slow, controlled, and intentional. Remember, speed doesn't rebuild strength. Control does. Few people realize that even 3 or 4 deliberate stands, spread throughout the day, can improve your circulation, reduce stiffness, and strengthen the muscles that protect your knees and hips. Standing from a chair isn't just standing, it's a strength signal to your body. If you've ever paused halfway up and wondered, am I steady? That thought matters, because fear subtly changes how we move, and when our movement changes, our confidence shrinks. But each slow, purposeful repetition sends a different message. I am stable. I am capable. I am still in control. That feeling? That is independence rebuilding itself. Before we move forward, if this is helping you understand your body a little better, take a second to like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Now, let's talk about the subtle sign most people miss. It shows up when you take a single step forward, especially when you think no one is watching. Once you notice this, everything about your balance will finally start to make sense. Have you ever noticed that moment, right before you step off a curb, onto a rug, or even just into your hallway, when you pause? That tiny hesitation may seem harmless, but over time, it quietly chips away at your independence. Your legs might be strong enough to move, but your balance, your inner sense of stability starts to waver. That pause is actually your body sending you a quiet warning. It's an opportunity to regain control, not a sign of weakness. Here's why this happens. As we age, the tiny stabilizing muscles around your ankles, hips, and core slowly lose their tone. Think of these as the hidden wires that keep you upright every time you take a step. If these muscles aren't engaged, your brain hesitates. It asks, is this safe? Can I trust my body? That pause is a request for reassurance, and with a few simple, mindful movements, you can train those muscles to respond instinctively again. Imagine walking across a slightly wobbly bridge. Right now, you're stepping cautiously, but if we strengthen the beams beneath you, suddenly, crossing feels effortless. It feels safe. A mistake many people make is thinking hesitation is just a fear of falling. It isn't. It's about control, coordination, and timing. You can walk, yes, but if those stabilizers aren't switched on, each step feels uncertain. That uncertainty can quietly invade your life, leading to slower movements, shorter walks, and that habit of holding on to chairs and walls. This next exercise addresses that hesitation directly. It's not just about balance. It's about reclaiming the confidence to move freely without a second thought. Let's begin safely. Stand near a sturdy surface. A countertop, a wall, or a heavy chair. Something you can lightly touch if you need it. Step 1. Foot forward just a short distance. Feel the weight shift from your back leg to the front. Step 2. Pause. Notice how your body reacts. Are your hips steady? Are your ankles secure? Step 3 now. Step back slowly. Repeat this with the other leg. This isn't about speed or distance. It's about awareness. You're activating the muscles your body relies on every time you walk. Good. That's exactly right. You're noticing the subtle cues. You're retraining your body to trust itself again. Next, let's add a small, controlled lift of your back leg, almost like a mini kick in place. This gently engages your core and hip muscles, which are essential for stability. Take it slow. Feel the muscles activate. You aren't just stepping, you're building a foundation. Each controlled repetition slowly reduces that hesitation. Confidence doesn't appear instantly, but with consistent practice, you will step with certainty. Have you ever felt someone hovering nearby as you take a step? Maybe a family member or a friend. That moment can trigger a bit of embarrassment or even anxiety. This exercise helps remove that reliance on others. Each repetition strengthens your muscles and your mind at the same time, reinforcing a powerful truth. I can move safely on my own. I don't need assistance. That message restores your dignity. Here's a subtle tip. Focus on your breathing. Inhale as you shift weight onto your front foot. Exhale as you return to standing tall. That rhythm keeps your movements smooth and strengthens the connection between your mind and your body. Most seniors don't realize that this one habit, practicing deliberate, mindful steps, can reduce falls, improve your posture, and make walking feel easier. Small, consistent practice creates a powerful change. You're training your body to respond instinctively and your brain to trust your muscles. Next time you hesitate before stepping forward, see it as a signal, not a limitation. Practice this move. That hesitation then becomes your gateway to control. With each mindful step, you reinforce your strength, your stability, and your freedom to move without fear. And the next challenge? Single leg balance. It's the one move most seniors fear. But even one brief moment on one leg can dramatically improve your stability. You won't believe how much just a few seconds can change your confidence. In the next exercise. Have you ever noticed how even a single moment standing on one leg can feel unnerving? Perhaps it's when you're reaching for something on a high shelf, stepping into the shower, or even just picking up a sock. That fleeting wobble may seem minor, but over time, it quietly chips away at your confidence. You might start holding on to counters, walls, or furniture, a subtle, creeping dependence that no one really talks about. That single leg moment is a warning signal. It's an opportunity to reclaim control before your freedom starts to shrink. Here's the truth. Single leg balance isn't about raw strength alone. It's about coordination, those tiny stabilizing muscles, and the trust between your brain and your body. Your ankles, your hips, and your core all have to work together to keep you upright. If any one part hesitates, the entire system compensates, and you feel that scary wobble. The good news, even in your 70s and 80s, these muscles respond quickly when you train them deliberately. Think of it like tuning a piano. One key may feel off, but gentle practice restores harmony across the entire instrument. Many seniors make a key mistake. They skip single leg exercises entirely because it feels risky. But avoidance actually increases the problem because your brain learns to doubt your body. This next exercise is designed to safely challenge that moment of fear. Our goal is simple: to feel steady on one leg, even for just a few seconds, anywhere in your daily life. Let's start safely. 1. Stand near a sturdy surface, a countertop, a wall, or a heavy chair for light support. 2. Shift your weight onto one leg. 3. Lift the other foot just slightly off the ground, with your toes pointing down. 4. Pause. Notice the subtle adjustments your body is making to stay upright. Can you feel your ankle, your hip, your core engaging? That's exactly what we're training. Now, step back to 2 feet and repeat it on the other leg. This isn't about holding your leg high or staying there for a long time. It's about awareness, control, and those small, consistent wins. Good. That's exactly right. You're teaching your body to trust itself again. Once you're comfortable, try a mini challenge. Gently lift your free leg a little higher, or hold it for a few extra seconds. Keep your core tight, keep your gaze forward, and breathe steadily. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you settle. That breath anchors your movement and erases the fear of the wobble. Have you ever hesitated before stepping onto a rug or reaching for a cabinet? That hesitation isn't weakness. It's a signal that your stabilizing muscles need a bit of reinforcement. Each small success builds a foundation of dignity. Every few seconds you stand steadily is a reminder. I can move safely. I am capable. I am independent. Some people worry that lifting one leg might make them fall. But here's the secret. Holding on to a support lightly is part of the exercise. The goal isn't to remove support immediately, it's to retrain your nerves gradually. Over time, that support becomes optional. That feeling of standing tall, free from hesitation, it's incredibly empowering. Here's one final tip. Consistency matters more than duration. 2 or 3 mindful repetitions each day build more lasting stability than one long, exhausting session. Think of each mini-lift as an investment in your freedom. Independence isn't reinforced in leaps. It's built in small, deliberate moments. Single leg balance may feel intimidating at first, but each second you stand steady strengthens both your body and your mind. If these exercises are helping you, please leave a comment below sharing your experience. I'd love to hear how you're doing. Next, we're going to focus on moving without stiffness, so your joints and muscles can flow smoothly again. You'll discover simple adjustments that make bending and walking feel easier, even after years of tension. Stay tuned, this next one is a real game changer for effortless movement. Have you noticed how bending down, reaching up, or even just turning in bed can feel stiff? That subtle tightness in your shoulders, hips, or back may seem harmless at first, but over time, it quietly slows you down. Ordinary movements start to feel like small obstacles. That stiffness isn't just physical, it chips away at your confidence. You might hesitate to get out of a chair, avoid bending down to pick something up, or stop reaching for things on a high shelf. Every small limitation is a reminder that independence isn't guaranteed. But here's the good news, with gentle, deliberate movement, you can restore that fluidity and reclaim control over your body. Here's why stiffness happens. Over the years, our joints lose lubrication, muscles tighten, and connective tissues can shorten. Your body starts to resist movement, and that's a signal you can't ignore. If it's left unaddressed, this stiffness can silently erode your daily life. The body and mind adapt to these restrictions, and suddenly, simple tasks feel heavier, slower, and less certain. The key is mindful movement, activating the joints, loosening the muscles, and retraining your body to flow freely again. Think of it like oiling a door. Hinge a little attention each day, prevents the squeaks, and keeps the motion smooth. A mistake many people make is trying to push through stiffness too quickly or avoiding movement entirely. If you go too fast, your muscles protest. If you do too little, the body becomes more rigid. The safest, most effective approach is slow, repeated, controlled movements that awaken your joints without strain. Let's begin safely. Sit tall on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. The shoulder roll, gently roll your shoulders backward, then forward. Inhale as you lift, and exhale as you release that tension. Even tiny circles lubricate those stiff joints. Good. You're waking up your muscles and telling your body it's safe to move. The seated twist while staying seated. Twist gently to the right, then back to the left. Let your arms follow naturally. Keep the movement slow and pain-free. Each rotation stimulates your spine and improves circulation. Think of each turn as reclaiming a piece of freedom movement without hesitation. Standing leg mobility now. Let's stand up. Hold on to a support if you need it. Step 1. Foot forward, then back, almost like you're marching slowly in place. Lift your knees only as high as is comfortable. This movement engages your hips, knees, and ankles. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you settle. Each repetition tells your joints, movement is safe, I am strong, I am independent. The gentle reach, stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. Slowly raise one arm overhead, then switch. Follow this with a very gentle side bend. Never force it. This awakens the shoulders and rib cage, making it easier to reach for a cupboard or pick up a grandchild. Excellent. Each motion reinforces that fluidity and reminds your body it can move freely. Have you noticed a bit of hesitation creeping into your daily tasks? Maybe pausing before you bend or stretch? That hesitation is just a signal of tightness, and it can be reversed. Small repetitions each day accumulate into freedom and flexibility. Every gentle circle, twist, and reach strengthens your body's natural rhythm. Moving without stiffness isn't about one single exercise. It's about reclaiming your daily freedom. Stiffness doesn't have to limit you. With deliberate attention, your joints, muscles, and confidence can flow together again. Next, we're going to combine everything we've learned, strength, balance, and mobility into one full, integrated routine. Just 3 minutes will leave you feeling capable, confident, and fully independent. This practice ties it all together: strength, balance, and fluid movement. It's the ultimate senior mobility routine, and we're starting it right now. Have you ever felt your body hesitate when you're standing, stepping, or reaching? Like it's sending you a quiet warning. That pause, that tiny wobble, is your independence nudging you to pay attention. It's subtle, almost invisible to others, but you feel it. And here's the truth. Each hesitation is a signal. It's a reminder that your body wants practice, guidance, and reassurance. But you don't have to accept this as just aging. With a few deliberate, combined movements, you can restore your strength, balance, and fluidity, and reclaim control over your daily life. We'll begin with chair strength, the foundation of independence. 1. Sit tall on a sturdy chair with your feet flat. 2. Place your hands gently on the armrests, or leave them free if you're comfortable. 3. Inhale, then slowly stand, feeling those leg muscles engage. 4. Exhale as you return to a seated position. Notice how your body rocks slightly forward, and how your muscles wake up. Each repetition tells your body, I am capable, I am independent. 3 to 5 slow repetitions are perfect to start. Good, that's exactly right. You're sending a message of strength and control. Next, let's flow into the hesitation step. This trains your balance and builds cautious confidence. Stand near a support if you need it. Step forward slowly with your right foot. Pause for just a moment, then step back. Inhale as you shift your weight, exhale as you return. Now, switch to the left foot. This tiny pause isn't weakness, it's awareness. You're teaching your body to trust itself again. Those micro adjustments in your core and hips are what build stability. Each repetition reinforces the thought, I can move safely on my own. Excellent. Now, let's challenge your single leg balance. This is a key test of independence. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart and your support nearby. Lift your right foot just a few inches. Keep your body upright and steady. Hold for a slow count of 3 and lower. Now switch to the left foot. Focus on that gentle sway and those small, mindful corrections. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you settle. That momentary wobble, that's a signal of growth. Your body is learning. That one leg moment, which might have felt scary before, is now becoming just another confident step. Finally, let's integrate fluid mobility. This eases stiffness and links everything together into everyday movement. Roll your shoulders gently backward and forward. Twist your spine slowly. Reach your arms overhead. Then go into a gentle side bend. Finish by stepping in place lightly, swinging your arms naturally. Each motion lubricates your joints and strengthens your coordination. Inhale as you reach. Exhale as you release the tension. Notice that smooth flow. No rushing, no forcing. Each sequence tells your body, movement is safe. I am flexible. As you cycle through these exercises, the chair stand, the hesitation step, the balance, and the reach, you're training your entire nervous system to work as one. Strength supports balance. Balance supports confidence, and fluidity supports freedom. By the end of this short, 5-minute routine, you'll feel a clear difference. Your movements will feel lighter and more controlled. Even small daily tasks, like stepping into a shower or reaching for a high shelf, will feel safer and easier. You're reclaiming your independence, one movement at a time. Each repetition is a message to your mind. I am strong. I am capable. I am independent. This routine isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. You've just completed a practice that you can do anytime, anywhere. No equipment required, just your focus and your intention. Imagine the freedom you'll feel in just a few weeks, knowing that every movement you make is building a fortress of confidence around your life. Have you ever paused before walking across a room, hesitated before bending down, or felt a flicker of doubt when reaching for something just out of arm's reach? That hesitation is not weakness. It's your body asking for reassurance and your mind craving trust. Today, we're going to turn those quiet doubts into confidence, strength, and freedom. We want every movement you make to tell your body and mind the same message: I am capable. I am independent. I can trust myself. Let's begin by recalling the chair strength we practiced. 1. Sit tall. Feet flat, hands on the armrests if you need them. 2. Inhale, and slowly rise. Feel your leg muscles activate. 3. Exhale as you lower yourself back down. Each repetition is more than just a movement. It's a declaration. I am strong. I am independent. Feel that subtle pride in your legs and your core. Your body is remembering exactly what it's capable of. Good. You're reminding yourself of your own power. Now move into the hesitation step. 1. Step forward slowly. Pause, and then step back. That tiny pause is no longer hesitation. It's a check-in. It's a conscious adjustment and a way to teach your body to trust its balance. Shift your weight gently, notice your core, and breathe. Inhale as you step, exhale as you return. That pause is now your ally. It's your confidence cue. Excellent. Each micro-adjustment is reinforcing the truth. I can move safely on my own. Next, single leg balance. 1. Stand tall. Lift one foot slightly. 2. Hold for a slow count of 3, then lower. 3. Now, switch sides. That brief wobble is no longer fear, it's feedback. It's proof that your muscles and your nervous system are engaged, learning and growing. Each lift is a reminder I am steady. I am in control. Notice the small wins. The wobble lessens with practice, and your confidence builds with every repetition. That one-leg moment, which was once challenging, is now a moment of mastery. Finally, integrate fluid mobility. 1. Roll your shoulders. Twist your spine gently. 2. Reach overhead and step lightly in place. 3. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you release any remaining tension. Every movement should feel lighter now. Smoother, freer. You are training your body to move confidently, without hesitation, and without stiffness. Your independence isn't just physical, it's mental, emotional, and embodied. Excellent. You're proving to yourself that motion is safe and under your control. Take a moment to reflect. Each exercise, each repetition, and each breath has done more than just strengthen muscles. It has rebuilt trust. Trust in your body. Trust in your movements. Every step across a room now becomes a confident statement. I am capable. I am strong. I am independent. And here's the most important part. This confidence is cumulative. You don't need perfect balance or flawless motion. You just need consistent practice and awareness. 3 to 5 minutes a day turns hesitation into assurance, stiffness into fluidity, and doubt into empowerment. Independence is not a gift or a stroke of luck. It's a skill you can nurture. Strength supports balance. Balance supports confidence. And confidence supports your freedom. Repeat this routine daily and watch that hesitation fade away, replaced by pride. Take a deep breath now. Feel your body, feel your strength. If you've enjoyed this series and found value in these 6 shifts, please hit the like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe with the bell icon. Keep practicing daily to reclaim your independence, your confidence, and your freedom, one step at a time. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you in the next one.